Good afternoon. Welcome to the video check-in for today, Wednesday, November 25th. In Jewish terms, it is almost Erev Thanksgiving. We, of course, observe holidays on the evening before. That's when the day really begins, is with sundown. But actually, Thanksgiving, despite the fact that it is truly an American holiday, it does have a lot of Jewish connections, and we can look at it through a little bit of a Jewish lens. And for us American Jews, I think that helps. That helps us not only to just understand from a Jewish perspective, but helps us to celebrate and even relate to the holiday. So a couple of things that I've really been thinking about this Thanksgiving is I know that Thanksgiving has its origins a little bit in the Jewish holiday of Sukkot, which we celebrated, a month or two ago now, where it's a harvest festival. We certainly thank God for the bounty of food, etc. There's a lot of similar qualities to Thanksgiving. But the idea of just giving thanks also has a real Jewish connection. It's one of the main types of prayers that we have. There are really three types of prayers. There's petition, where we ask God for something. There's praise, praising God. And there is prayers of thanks, where we say thank you. In Hebrew terms, when we say thank you, the word for thanks in Hebrew is hoda'ah. We often translate it as thanks or thanksgiving. But if you look at the prayers that truly use that word from our Siddur, the traditional Jewish prayers, it's not translated just as we thank you, God, but rather it's an interesting translation because it doesn't quite mean thank you. It's a combination between gratitude, between thanks, and acknowledging and not taking for granted. So often the translation into English from Hebrew is we gratefully acknowledge, which I think is really a wonderful way to put it. It combines those ideas of thanks and that we are truly aware of the goodness that we have. So there are two blessings in particular that I want to highlight for us. One is the motzi itself. Now, the motzi is a prayer we say before we eat, and it literally says, we think it's kind of a thank you for the food type blessing, but it isn't quite that. And it relates to the second blessing or set of blessings I want to refer to, which is known as the Nisim B'chol Yom. And we sing or chant or say them every single day, which is why B'chol Yom means every day. But Nisim doesn't mean blessings for every day or thanks every day. It literally means miracles for every day. So it combines that idea of not just saying thank you for things on a daily basis, but realizing with amazement how wonderful those things are. So when we say the Nisim B'chol Yom, we say, blessed are you, God, ruler of the universe, who has done something for us, who helps the blind to see, who gives us strength to walk, who gives us food, all of these things that are truly miracles that they happen. And we can say that with wonder, amazement, acknowledgement, and thanks. So, which brings us back to the motzi. The motzi says, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ha-motzi lechem min haaretz. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe. Ha-motzi lechem, who creates, who finds, who brings forth lechem, bread, min haaretz, from the earth. So what is so unique and special about that blessing is, again, it's not just saying thank you for the food. It's talking about the miracle of food production, which is quite amazing. We've been saying this blessing for hundreds, even thousands of years. Breads are a human invention from thousands of years ago. And it truly, at least to me, is a miracle that we can take a plant that grows in the ground and take the grains from that and somehow grind it into flour and eventually create bread. If you gave me some wheat seeds, I'm pretty certain that I would not be able to just create bread for you all. Nevertheless, as a species, that's something we absolutely can do. And so it's really miraculous. And that's what the blessing says about this wonder, this amazement that we bring forth bread from the earth. So with those things in mind, I'm going to give you a little tune for the Nisim B'chol Yom, the blessings for every day, which allow us to say Modim Anachnu Lach, we thank you. But more literally in Hebrew terms, we gratefully acknowledge all that we have. Yada da da da, yada da da da, yada da da. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives us things to be grateful for, who helps us say we gratefully acknowledge all the goodness in our lives. Yada-da-da-da-da, yada-da-da-da-da-da, yada-da-da-da-da-da, yada-da-da-da-da-da. Happy Thanksgiving.